espn90.com. Sadie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing terrific. Sadie, you have caught our attention in the headlines of the sports pages coming out of the greater Akron area. It seems like every time I see that you have pitched, that poor other team that had to face you. Have you lost a game yet this year?
Oh, we have. We've lost 8, but they've all been good games for the most part.
Have you lost as a pitcher this year?
Yeah, I've pitched all 8 games, and they were all pretty good battles, but...
So you start every game?
Yes,
regardless. I do. The reason why I pick up, and you're always throwing shutouts and no-hitters and things. And Port Nordonia faced you yesterday, and you're still playing in the district. How young? Were you one of these kids at 4 years old, 6 years old? You began pitching at that time?
Yeah, around 7 years old, 7 or 8. That's when my dad started teaching me to pitch.
Do you have any brothers?
Yeah, I have a younger brother.
I knew it. Always, the girl like you, you're the son your father hasn't had yet.
Right.
I'm just saying. But was your dad a baseball player?
He was a baseball player, and he also played men's fast pitch softball.
So he already had an inside. Was he a pitcher?
No, he was a shortstop.
Because we men, we don't know how to do that. We can have great arms, and we don't know how to do what you guys do.
Yeah.
That is an acquired skill. Talk about your repertoire, Sadie Jones. What pitches do you throw?
I throw drop, change up, screw, curve, rise. All those. I try to keep them moving, and some days all of my work, and some days I only got a few. So.
What's the fastest you've hit on the gun so far?
Oh gosh, I haven't been clocked in a while, but I think around like 52, 53.
So you're not overpowering as that goes, at least not yet. Maybe for a 9th grader.
Yeah, I try to keep the ball moving for the most part.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Talk about travel leagues and the elite things that you do. I presume you're on one of these teams, and your dad racks up millions of miles.
Yeah. I play on the Lasers Orange in the summer, and we travel basically all over Ohio, sometimes surrounding states, and we go to nationals. And so, yeah, it's a lot of softball.
Is Stowe a really good program historically?
Recently, I think that they've been okay. We haven't gotten the district championship in a few years, so this is definitely a great step for us.
What is the rivalry in softball that's most pronounced between Stowe and who else?
Definitely Hudson. Lots of rivalries against Hudson.
And right up Route 91 there.
Yeah.
Do you stop at Parazons on the way ever?
Yeah, sometimes.
I'm just saying. Speaking of Parazons, we'll have to someday introduce you to La Familia because you might not want to go back to Parazons. I'm just saying.
All right. Sounds good.
But Sadie Jones with us, a freshman year almost over now, and talk about this next matchup. Who do you have next?
Aurora.
Wow, boy, the good programs.
Yeah.
That whole pipeline there, that whole corridor. What about Walsh? Do you guys play them?
No, we haven't played them this year, and I don't think they were scheduled to play them. That's what I know of.
Kent Roosevelt, to me, should be a rivalry just because of the adjacency that they're right next door. But are they a good softball program? Is that a good rivalry?
Yeah, definitely. We played them this year and ended up in a rainout, but I'm sure next year we'll have a few games scheduled.
When you're not pitching, Sadie Jones, what do you play?
I like to play third base, second base, some left field. So.
What about batting? Is that a strength of your game, or are you much better as a pitcher?
I think they're about even. I guess I'm a better pitcher in high school, but batting, I try and keep up just like my pitching.
What about after high school? Do you anticipate playing still if you get the chance?
Definitely. If I get the chance, I'd love to play softball in college.
Very good stuff.
That'd be great.
Well, Sadie Jones, listen, good luck to you and to your team. And the next game, is it tonight?
Yes, tonight at 4:30.
Pressure. Where's it at?
It's at Boardman. You
got to drive to play Hudson, to play Aurora. You got to drive all the way to Boardman.
Yeah, that's for the district.
That's crazy.
Yep, I know.
That's crazy. But you both got to drive. You could like carpool there, the two of you.
Yeah,
That'd be weird.
Could.
That'd be strange. Sadie Jones, all the best to you. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. We'll keep watching. Okay.
All right. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Sadie Jones of the Stowe Bulldog. A lot of Bulldogs on today. In recent times. But anyhow, interesting name and player. 8 losses. That shocks me. So I'm guessing the record's like 20-8, 18-8, something like that. One of these kids that every single game she gets the ball. We'll take a timeout. We've got something to catch up with. We'll be right back shortly. And we're going some track and field on you in a little bit, as in the 4x8.